Hello everybody, welcome to NP Golf. Today I have the pleasure of trying the new PING G430. And I've still got to wrap it. So the first thing is the cover, very important, very modern, but still distinguished. Okay, with the yellow there. Let's open the driver. See, it says spin consistency there. Oh, lovely sound. Very modern looking. It's beautiful, isn't it? This is the G430 MAX. You can move that to do a fade or draw. We'll look at that as well in this video today. So the first thing we'll look at are the looks of it behind the ball. Yeah, it's got quite an angle to it, I suppose, really, on this, up more. Not quite as flat as I'm used to. The turbo generator is good. I like the line-up material there, like on the top. I'll show a picture up there so you can see what it looks like. But it looks set like in a line. You've got like it all going into an arrow there. That's good. Ping have always, for me, had a kind of tingy sound, a bit too tinny for me. Let's see if this has improved. They say so. Oh, the sound through the air is different as well. Hey, it's got like a whoosh. I don't know if you can hear that. Ping say that they've got the same forgiveness that they've always had, the world beaters for forgiveness, but now they have a lot more distance and a better sound. So we'll see. In fact, they say they've got like 4 yards more, which isn't a lot, is it really? So from the 425 Max. Very much to the right there, so we'll get a better one. Oh, that was a nice sound, nice feel, very penetrating. One more. Very high, but this is set at 10.5. I liked it. It is beautiful, eh? And I like those alignment, the white stripes there. That's nice. They say, I don't like these, the top bits there, but they say that helps with the speed of the swing. Many thanks to the pro shop Javier del Castillo here in Vigo. They've let me use this. And I'll do another video comparing this perhaps to the G425 and the G410 and see if there is a difference. So I apologise I haven't done some videos for a bit, but I've had COVID for a couple of weeks. And I've still got a bit of a cold here, I suppose, but a lot better now. I can actually get out. Today it's not raining either. Didn't go out of bounds. The first one's on the right, pushed out to the right, but not bad for par 5. This one's good, more or less. If you get to the 200-metre mark like that, then it's a good drive. So you can see it's there. I'll put the distance up there. And the longest one, which went by 200 metres, which is pretty good as well. There. Look at that, eh? Horrible. Okay, so this is the second hole, so we're going to test its accuracy here. Basically, you don't really want to go right, so you get blocked with the trees, and left is obviously out of bounds as well. So it's a good test of its accuracy in this hole. I've got it on the standard settings, so if I do a draw, it's me. Let's try. Aim for the trees and try and draw it in, just the left of the line of that trees. Well, that was okay. In the other one we had 2 out of 3 for fairways. It's too far in front. Well, I think I got quite lucky here because I've got one right on the edge of the fairway and one just over that tree. I might even have a shot. We'll have a look in a second. That actually hitting the fairway, as you can see. Let's see this one. Well, I've got a low shot in there now. Okay, before we go to the studio now to see about the technology, let's see if we can hit like a 5-iron faded in for 120, 130 metres. Have a bit of fun. Hold the grip down, back in your stance, and go. Wow, topped it, but went down there. That really hurt my hand, eh? It's really cold. Oof, like, there's no forgiveness at all there. So here being a good example of just accepting your punishment and getting bogey. Maybe if you're lucky, you might do par, but go for bogey. Hello everybody, welcome to the studio here. So let's talk about the technology. This beautiful driver. It is lovely, isn't it now? You've still got the turbulators here to make it more aerodynamic in your swing, so you have a faster swing speed, so more distance in theory. The second thing is the sound. They've definitely improved that, as you can see when out on the course there. I'll put it back here again, you can listen to it there. Much, much better sound. I feel not so tinny as it always used to be when I've played with pings before. So nice, solid, explosive sound is I suppose how I describe it. I like the face design here. It is a shallower face here, so that makes it easier to hit, get the ball up. And also it has variable face thickness and transition to help again with deflecting the ball and giving higher ball speeds and therefore more distance as well. And then it also now has the spinsistency I think is how you say it, which comes from the fairway woods that they had in the G425. And that basically means that faces nowadays are not flat. They have a bit of a bulge, like a semicircle or an egg. Why is that? Because basically if you hit it off the bottom here, you get much more spin, so it goes less. Whereas here you get less spin, but probably dies a bit more as well. So they've tried to take that out, so now you have less loft at the bottom than you would do normally. So that allows that, if you don't hit it exactly in the middle, it's still giving you the speed and the spin factors that you would want. So that's why it's called spin consistency. Okay, so that will probably help as well. One of the things I like about it is on all three models, you have the possibility of moving the weight to do a fade or draw bias. So I think that's really good. Whatever model you buy, they've all got that. So that's excellent. Well done, Ping. There are three models. The first model is this one, the G425 MAX. It's probably fit most people really. I enjoy playing it. I definitely recommend trying it, without a doubt. And it does look very nice as well. Sort of greeny, yellow, modern, lively. Very nice, like it. There's also the low spin trajectory model, the LST model. So that's for higher swing speeds or people want to reduce spin. It's a bit smaller, probably a bit less forgiving as well, no? But you've also got the possibility of moving the weights on that one. I'll do a review of that later. Then you've got the SFT, the G430 SFT, which is straight flight technology. I almost said face. Straight flight technology. And so basically that has a bit more of a draw bias. Although you still have this weight system and that to make it even more draw if you wanted to. A bit more of a draw bias to straighten out those slices if you have a slice and you want to, or if you want to add more draw to your shot there. Okay, that's probably a bit for slower swing speeds in theory as well. But all three need to try them because it depends on your style and what you need. So I would recommend definitely trying all the drivers and choosing the best one based on the data and your feel as well. The final one, which isn't really quite a different one, but there is another one. Basically, this one had the G430 MAX, but with a very light shaft and a very light grip. Not this one. And that allows you to increase your swing speed and therefore have more distance. No? So basically the same, they just give you a lighter shaft and a lighter grip. And they say that with very low swing speeds, I'll put the data up there, it actually increases, I think, by 9 yards. So that's quite a big difference, no? So if you've got a slower swing speed, have a go with that as well. Beautiful. Very, very recommended. Okay, let's go back to the course and continue with our review. So we've got here the third hole, so this is a good test for this driver. We've got out of bounds on the left and trees again to the right. It's definitely a bit wider, so if you hit it well and confident, it should get to about the 150 metre mark maybe, although the wind's against us today, so I doubt it. 160 metre mark from the green should be the target, really. We're just going to go for it to the yellow stake and try to do a draw in. That's perfect. And the sound is nice. No, I do like the sound. It's not like that tinny, it's more solid. I should stop there, really. Let's try again. There's yellow stake. Ah, it's left to the right. That was the example. Pushed it out to the right. That's what golf's like. It is beautiful, though. I do like it. Now what we're going to do is collect the balls up and we'll try and do a fade with the weight moved over to a fade bias. I'll put up there the distances that they say you can move it with that weight bias. I think it's about 7 yards that you can move it. That's pretty good. So I've never used the PING driver, but I could use it, definitely. It's a bit more distinguished, I think is the word I'd use now, compared to perhaps the Stout, you know, the red and black. Definitely more modern now, it's got a bit of yellow in there, isn't it, now? So you can see, you don't want to go left, you don't want to go right, but it's definitely a bit more, got more fairway there to play with. Even so, because it's like a long hole, definitely puts more pressure on you, because you'll see. I don't think I've even got to like 160, I've probably more like 170, 180 metres. So here it is, like 175 metres with the green over there. And here blocked, let's get it out, 200 metres away. So the first one went over there to the bunk on the right, 100 metres from the green, so horrible push slice. But the second one went down there with a lovely flight, I liked it. Let's see how far it went, if it didn't hit a tree. A little tiny gap there, though, to go through. Just through there, about 70, 80 metres. Perfect, 50 metres to drive. Okay, I'm going to put it on the draw setting now. It's very easy to change it, but obviously it's a shame that it's illegal to do it, no? It'd be great. Wait, it's fallen out. That wasn't the idea. Tell I'm not used to it. There. There we go. Not easy to do either, though. I don't think it'll fall out. It'd be marvellous if you could subscribe. Okay, draw. To finish off on this, that's had it. A low draw. We definitely don't want to go right. Ah, there's a push. A bit of a push. Definitely didn't help with the draw. Got underneath it. Try and get a swing. Not aiming properly. That's a better draw. Penetrating draw. So my conclusion is, it's a beautiful club. I like the sound now, so well done PING, that's good. And I probably would put it in my bag with probably the right flex, the right with the right shaft and the right loft. I think it's a very forgiving club, no? Very good, like it. What would I change? I don't like these, maybe a green instead of a yellow there, or even a red. It's not, but it's not ugly, eh? It's very pretty, very pretty. Okay, so we have the ball here in the trees. We're quite a distance, so that's not bad at all, really. Right, hit the trees as well. So the one here, 136 metres from the green as well, which is pretty good. That was a good try. I like that one. I like the flight on it as well, especially in winter conditions. There, from the back, you've got a nice shot to try and make your par, no? Or even maybe birdie. So I hope you enjoyed the video. and I'll see you in the next one.